ahead, turn it up. It's The Record Machine with your host, Jimmy Howe.
Turn and hear your voice. It was ringing out clear. Your gravity pulls me in. Closer, closer to you. I'm
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from the band Glass Alice, Eric Albenze and Mike Hermensky. How you guys doing?
Really good. We're just recording. We're messing around recording acoustic songs is what we're actually doing.
You guys are from Youngstown, Ohio, huh?
Yeah, we're from Youngstown. It's in between basically Cleveland and Pittsburgh.
Do you guys know the band Adora?
Adora. I've never heard of them.
No?
It sounds familiar.
They're from
I know.
from that area.
Yeah, well, because we have we used to have Adora Park, which was a small little amusement park. So it would make sense, Adora.
Yeah, they're, one of their albums is named after one of the rides. It's called the Wildcat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I'll have to check them out.
Yeah, I had the guy, the lead guitar player for the band on the show a few months back. He actually has two bands. He has a band called Steel City, and then he also has Adora as well.
What kind of style music?
I would say they're, hard rock, melodic rock, I would say.
Huh.
They're not like heavy.
Yeah, I'll have to check.
Not like heavy metal or grunge or anything, but they're really good. You should definitely check them out.
I definitely will.
You guys are working on songs for the new album?
We are.
Actually, yeah, we talked with Jim. We're planning on going back in and recording three new. We just did 3 songs with Jim. Mm-hmm. And we're getting ready to go back in early September, to do another 3 with him.
How did you get hooked up with Jim? His name is Jim Wirt, right?
Yes.
And he's like a producer for, he did like Hoobastank, right?
Yeah, I guess from what we heard too, he basically discovered Incubus and put them on the map. And then he worked with Hoobastank and Fiona Apple and really had them going pretty good. But it was an experience working with Jim. But how he found us was Mike and I got together about 2 years ago, again, just to work on really original music. And with the technology today, we were able to record a lot ourselves to get a demo out so we could get the sound we were going after, kind of like after Nirvana and Alice in Chains, when they kind of started dying off. That's been our genre. So we spent about 1.5 years not even releasing anything, just working nothing but on original songs. And we reached about 10 songs, and we put the demo together, put it up on Spotify and iTunes. And about a month later, Jim called us, and He said he heard us on Spotify, and he was really intrigued with our style. So he asked if we'd be interested in coming in and recording an EP with him. And so we set that up. We had to get a new bass player and drummer, and these guys just fit right in with Mike and I's vision of this style. So we played one show out, and then went right into the studio and recorded 3 songs with Jim. And from there, then we started getting calls for more shows, and things have been going pretty good for us. We just finally got to release Gravity. Mm-hmm. And now we got two others to release through him. And then we're going to go back in September and record 3 new ones that we have, which I feel are even better. Our style is just getting more defined, and we're getting a good response from the audiences because they haven't heard this style in a while. So, I believe rock's making a good comeback, and especially original styles like ours and Mike's vocals. I mean, he just crushes them. So we're really, really stoked, and getting a good feedback from all over the place. Like other countries, we get fans that email us in and say how much like this song. And this is before we even recorded with Jim. So it's really exciting this year to see where this is going to go. We already have some offers on contracts, which we can't really talk about it yet because they're in negotiations, but we have some good things in the works.
Mm-hmm. And you and Mike, you guys started this whole thing in 2002, correct?
Yes, we started with Facepunch, and the problem back then is we really didn't have a good guitar player. I had to switch over and play bass, which I'm at home on lead, so we kind of adjusted things to make it work. And Mike and I were never able to really get into the style of writing we wanted to, so when we took a break, we came back with a whole new idea and just to focus on just the music and the songs. And before anyone heard it, just perfect, 10, 12 songs that are completely original, and then kind of take it by storm and get out playing. And so far, it's working. We're turning heads. We got people coming to the shows. We're getting new merchandise up. And so we do everything ourselves, which is so important today. You have to not only make the music, but you have to sell it yourself. So the good thing is with social media, there's a lot of opportunity to get out there, so, but it's also a lot of work, doing everything yourself. So
I believe it. And you said you started out under the name Facepunch. Why the name changed to Glass Alice?
Well, we had lost we had a few year hiatus and everything, and our guitar player got married and had a family, and our drummer also got married and really didn't want to. He came back and started with us with Glass Alice, but it was just too much for him, and that's when he left the band. And we had to find new members, and we figured why not start with a new name.
Mm-hmm. Now, is there a reason for the name Glass Alice, or it's just something you came up with?
It was something that it took us a while. We couldn't come up with a good name, and we feel Glass Alice really fits kind of our style.
Mm-hmm.
The grunge era kind of, extended past that. And I don't really like to say grunge too much because, that was in the past. I think we have a style that's like that, but it kind of picks it up where that left off.
Yeah, well, when I see the name Glass Alice, I automatically think, Alice in Chains, like something like that,
Yeah.
And when I heard the songs, I was like, oh, I could see maybe Alice in Chains, Smashing Pumpkins, band like that being an influence on your band. You know what I mean?
Oh, without a doubt. Nirvana, all that, Pearl Jam, all that stuff in the 90s music really was a big influence on us.
Mm-hmm.
And what's great is with the way we're doing it now, Mike and I both have different writing styles a little bit, but the way it meshes together, it's great because I like to play some acoustic stuff, or some of my songs you'll notice are a little bit heavier, and then Mike brings like a Nirvana feel, and he's an amazing songwriter and lyricist the way he puts this together, but he's able to write lyrics right to a song that I write. Like he puts it right to it, so it just meshes really well. So, and our dynamic is huge. I mean, we can go from slow, heavy, fast. We don't really try to stay into a predefined category. Like we just like to create music,
Yeah.
Wherever that takes it. And as long as it's a good song to us, that's all really that matters.
Yeah, I was searching for bands on Facebook, and that's when I came across you guys and sent you a message. I thought you were really cool, and you had a great sound, and I was like, I got to talk to these guys, get these guys on my podcast,
Well, that's great. We really appreciate that. And, we'll get your podcast reposted on all our social media and stuff and get some people there.
That's awesome, man. You have a brand new single out. It's called Gravity. And Jim Wirt, we were just talking about him before. What was it like working with him? And can you talk about the song a little bit?
Working with Jim was amazing. There's not enough words to even describe it. His ear for music is unbelievable. Working in the studio with him, really laid back guy, real genuine. But Gravity is kind of basically a song about two people who want to be together. Just when they're together, it's just confusion, just chaos, basically. So it's somewhat two worlds colliding.
And back with Jim, I've never worked with a professional that would push us that hard. I mean, one day I don't think I put the guitar down for about 12 hours straight. I mean, it was just nonstop again, and he let you know if he didn't like it. But when you got it, the smile across his face, like, yeah, that's it. So it was just an experience. And hearing some of the stories of people that he's worked with were just awesome. Really, really cool guy. I mean, and he just loves what he does. He just loves to record. And that's where he shines. And he read us really good. He knew exactly the style we were going after, and just filled in the blanks where we were having, like, what should we do here? He just knew exactly what to do. I can see why he's one of the best in the business, for sure.
So you guys must have been pretty much blown away when you found out, it was checking you out and wanted to work with you, huh?
It was. It was what we were envisioning, though, because we were sending some feelers out of songs and getting responses back from people. So I knew if I could get it out there, and you just never know. We got out there, and sure enough, we got a call about 2 months into it, and that's what's kind of just kept things going. As long as we're progressing forward and things are going like this, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing and writing. Mike and I spend most of the time writing and putting everything together. And Anthony, our new bass player, and our drummer, they just fit perfect. Anthony, he comes from a more metal background, but he loves the challenge of playing something a little bit different, and just fits perfect,
That's awesome. You're working on an album called So You Want It. Can you talk about that a little bit? And is Jim producing the whole album or just those singles?
The studio's not being too, they're kind of just seeing what we're going to do. They invited us back to record, and so they're not saying too much. No one's really showing their cards yet, but, just working with the studio, and they're helping us get everything up and running, all the merchandise and the sites, and producing the video and putting that together and guiding us with contracts. So it's been kind of that kind of, how we work together so far. So, the days of a label just coming out and signing a band, just because they have talent. It's really today you have to be self-sustaining before you even get a studio to really want to invest in you. You really have to invest in yourself to show how serious you are and really get out there. They want to see fans and crowds, so you really got to do a lot yourself. And we're just into this. I think we've only had 4 shows out so far, but we're booked the rest of the month. And we're headed more towards Cleveland, Columbus. So far, we've just played Youngstown and Kent was our only 2 places. So we're just now starting to, spread our wings a little bit and get out.
When will the CD be finished and be released?
We're looking for right around Christmas.
Oh.
We're going to go in September, finish up the other 3 songs, and that's when we're going to put the album together, and get that out probably by, we're looking right around Christmas.
And that's called So You Want It, right?
Yes.
How many tracks you say is going to be on it?
Right now, we have roughly 12 tracks. 6 will be produced by Jim, and then the other 6 is the ones we have, which is So You Want It, and those are the ones that drew Jim to us. So it's a good, it's going to be a good album. We're going to have acoustic to a heavy to, a grunge style. So it's going to be a pretty diverse record. We're really looking forward to this year.
Yeah, I saw you have some shows coming up, and it looks like you're playing with a AC/DC cover band. How are those guys?
This is the first we've met them, but the Outpost in Kent, we opened up for a band, Two Fisted, a couple weeks ago, and we really won the audience over. I mean, everyone there came up and were talking to us, and the manager, he really liked our set, and he invited us back. So we're going to open up for these guys. I guess they're one of the biggest cover bands in the area. There should be a packed house, but it'll be nice for us to play original music and see how the crowd responds to our style.
And just get new fans. That's what it's about, getting new fans.
Now, when you guys...
We really did just get started. Like, we started 3 months ago. We only had 300 followers on Facebook. That went up to almost 2,000. Gravity's had almost 5,000 plays in 7 days. So we're still really just beginning.
Yeah, I really appreciate you guys coming on the show today and talking about everything,
Yeah,
sure.
we really appreciate you having us on the show.
And,
Gravity will be dropping on Spotify this Friday. So it'll be available on Spotify, iTunes, pretty much all the major streaming services.
And if anybody wants to check you guys out or get information on you, they can certainly check out your website, right? glassalice.com, and also follow you on Facebook as well, right?
That's right. So I was going to say we appreciate all the listeners and everything. Go and check our site out, and you can hear some songs on it, or follow us on Facebook.
Awesome. Thanks for calling in, guys.
All right, appreciate it, man.
Hey, thanks, man. You have a good one.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I know why I'm sleeping and the world is a dying.